Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good day. Today we are from Group 40, okay, LAX movie review. Today we are going to record our third discussion. Okay, my name is Muhammad Aidi Ayubi bin Anwar. My metric number is 202128.
My name is Muhammad Fikri bin Ahmad. My MSID number is 202156.
Hi, my name is Nur Faziatul Akmal binti Roslan and my matrix number is 200789.
Hi, my name is Riwiri and metric number is 208825.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Romi bin Ismail and my matrix number is 202603.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Nur Ashiki binti Mahidin. My matric number is 203191.
Hello, my name is Nur Iza Izrin binti Zulhazmi and my matrix number is 200784.
Hello, my name is Karim Hami bin Hashim and my matric number is 20768.
Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Farid Rozali and my matrix number is 205452.
Okay, as for today, we are missing one member, Tanusha. She is not able to participate, but she will join us on the next discussion, right? So for today, we are going to discuss on our second movie. Okay, we need to pick three genre and discuss between us which should we choose. Okay, which one? Which movie should we watch next? All right. So from the list of movie, would someone like to say something?
Okay, I want to start. Okay, the first genre I recommend is about action. Okay, I choose action because I like to want to watch the Mulan 2020, which is based what I know is the Mulan is about a true story. Okay, so I like the movie which is story based about the true story. So I recommend Mulan 2020.
As for me, we already choose the adventures genre already, right? So action movie like kind of related to adventures for me. So I think for we can go for fantasy because like the it's for me it's kind of interesting and can improve our imaginary thing like that.
Yes, I agree with Fikri because for me, I personally recommend that you guys to choose a fantasy genre because it have a magic and supernatural force, right? So from the list that in the fantasy genre, I already watched 3 out of 5, which is Alice Through the Looking Glass, Dumbo, and Maleficent. But from there, I recommend you guys to watch Alice Through the Looking Glass because it have a very interesting movie and have a colorful movie and also have a amazing character. So I think that's my opinion. What about others?
All right. I have to agree with Fikri and Ashikinto to choose fantasy because it is something that is out of reality. Okay, it's something is out of the box, and the movie that Ashikin said earlier, Alice Through the Looking Glass, is one of my choices. Okay, because I've watched the first movie, and as I said before, that Alice Through the Looking Glass is like a prequel in a sequel. They time travel, okay? And it's interesting to for me to see the trailers and the to read the synopsis, and it really catches my attention. Yeah, that's why I'm going to pick fantasy, Alice Through the Looking Glass.
I'm agree with you, ID, because I haven't watched the Alice Through the Looking Glass, but I have watched the first one. And for the Maleficent, I think I have watched this. Dumbo, I haven't watched the movie. Doctor Strange, of course, so many times. And the fourth one, I don't know. I haven't heard this name. I think I would like to go with Alice Through the Looking Glass because I have read the summary and it's kind of interesting because it have some time travel things.
I think I agree with you guys. We choose fantasy genre. Although at first I want to choose comedy genre because since we live in stressful life and with assignment back to back and also with online class, examination week. So but the fantasy doesn't mean it doesn't have the comedy thing in the movie. So I will go with fantasy genre too. So what others think?
Iza, which movie would you choose for fantasy?
Same with you guys. Alice to Alice.
Yeah, okay. Khairin?
Okay, I think I would choose fantasy genre also because I think fantasy is really catch my interest to watch this, and it's really kind of blow my mind, and anything can happen in fantasy, right? Is our imaginations, and we can create our fantasy as well. So I think the movie that I also want to watch is Alice Through the Looking Glass. Same as you guys. Okay.
So, Wei Rui, what about you? Is there any genre
Um,
that you favor? Yeah.
For me, general, I recommend adventure movies because it is difficult to us to experience adventure in our daily life, and so it is there for us to get some freshness and excitement when we watch the movies and know about the adventure spirit, but also the as you guys said, the Alice in the grass is uh, also okay.
All right. Since it's a majority, so our first genre that we pick is fantasy. Okay, and we will get back to it. Okay, on the movie. So what is the next genre that we should pick? Farid said action. Is it? If not mistaken.
Yes,
Yeah.
action.
And then Weiru said adventure, and Iza picked comedy. So which of these three should we consider?
We can consider adventure because
Adventure.
yeah, because from the list, Dragon Rider really catch my eyes because it must be something related with dragon, right? So it's kind of sounds interesting to watch. So yeah, Dragon Rider.
For me, I will go to the comedy genre because as Iza said, we are in a hectic week, right? So we need to something to cheer up. So out the 5 movie listed, I haven't watched the 3 of it instead of Shazam and Dolittle. Maybe because the comedy thing is not popular as the action or adventurous genre. So my choice is a comedy genre.
What about the others?
Okay, for me, I still you guys choose the action because I want you know story about Mulan, which is the person the only one woman's in the Chinese person. So hope you guys can consider my choice.
What about you, Romy?
I don't know. I'm still thinking. I'm a bit divided right now. I think comedy should do fine, but adventure seem good. Especially the Dragon Rider. I'm a little bit curious about the dragons and the rider. And for the action, Mulan. I have seen the animation, the cartoons one. So I'm already know the story, the plot, the storytelling. So I'm expect nothing new in the movie 2020. I think I would like to go with comedy maybe.
Adventure.
Maybe.
Comedy? Oh, okay. Right. Um, Shikin? Shikin, what do you have to say?
So for me, I think that I agree with Akma to choose the adventures genre because from the title, Dragon Rider is very quite interesting for me. Like Akma say, so I think I choose the adventure, which is Dragon Rider. What about others?
Isa?
Okay, I think I want to change my mind from comedy to adventurous genre. Because it also contains the comedy thing. Is the Dragon Rider from if I'm not mistaken, and we also can enjoy the movie as well, like comedy. So I think I will go to adventurous movie.
Okay. We are getting a lot of adventure. We are getting a lot of comedy. Okay. About action. Okay. Farid wanted to choose action movies. I think we had enough action from last week movie. Okay. Uh, Maybe just a little bit too much. Okay. And the movie review that I have heard, okay, regarding Mulan, it's not that good actually. I'm sorry to say. The movie itself, critics said that it's quite a letdown. I'm sorry. It's quite a letdown because it's still away from the original movie. Okay, different from what Romy said. The movie actually took a different path. Okay, it's a different kind of plot, but it didn't work out. Okay, it didn't work out, so it's quite a letdown. And the movie itself are missing some of the important or interesting character. Okay, such as the dragon, the cricket. It is, it's the little thing. All right, I'm sorry for it. Yeah. Wait, Roy, what do you think?
As before said, I will choose the Dragon Reader.
All right. So our second selection of genre is adventure. All right. So the movie that have been chosen is Dragon Rider. Fikri, do you agree with this?
Sure, sure.
Farid, how about you?
Of course, I agree with you guys, but because after we discuss, so we meet to the inilah the discussion, okay? Okay.
All right. So for the second movie, we have chosen Dragon Rider from Adventure. Yeah. All right. Moving on to the third genre. Okay. I think we should continue just with comedy. Okay. Out of the comedy genre, the movies, which should we choose? How about you, Khairin?
Mm, from the list of the comedy genre, I think I haven't watched all the movies. I think I want to watch The Parents Trap. I think maybe it's kind of like involving the family problems, and you get family can have their own. So I think The Parents Trap kind of interesting for me. So, and the second one is I think Shazam. Yeah. How about others?
For me, since among this list, I've only watched Dolitus, and I must say Dolitus is very funny, and it also has the fantasy like talking with animals, something like that. And yeah, I choose Dolitus.
For me, I will recommend Shazam because it's not about comedy, it's that combination about the action, that is very right, and the comedy itself. So I think it's well balanced between in it. So,
Uh, Romy, what do you think?
Hmm. I haven't watched all the movie except Shazam. I think the Parent Trap seems interesting for me, and I haven't read the summary. Maybe I will check it on the internet later. How about others?
Okay. For me, uh, I s- I like to watch the Parent Tracks, like Romy says, because based on the title, already attracts my interest. So I prefer to watch the family track, like the parents track.
And Farid to choose Parents Track also, because from the title, like Farid said just now, it is related to family theme. So I think I will go with Parents Track. What do you guys think?
Okay. As for me, based on this comedy movies, okay, the list, I can go for any of this. Okay. If you look at the title and read some of the synopsis, I've watched School of Rock, Shazam. Okay, it's basically family oriented. Okay, most of them are family oriented, including Shazam itself. Okay, so it's good either way. I go with you guys. So if you guys want to watch The Parents Trap, then we'll go for Parents Trap. Yeah. Wei.
For comedy, I can also choose the Parents Trap because the name attracted me at first sight.
All right. So for the third movie, we are going to choose The Parent Trap from comedy. All right. So now we have three genre. All right. Fantasy, adventure, and comedy. Okay. So I want you guys to justify on why and which one and why did you choose that genre. All right.
Okay, I will start first. I think I'll go with the first choice that we did earlier, which is fantasy. And the movie is the Alice Through the Looking Glass. And we know that it is the sequel from the first movie, Alice in Wonderland. So I think I want to know what happened in this movie. Maybe this movie is kind of ending for the both movies. So yeah, I think I will go with fantasy first for our next movie review. And the others,
I agree with Kairin. So I also prefer we guys uh watch the Dragon Riders, right?
Fikri, which would you choose out of three?
We choose fantasy, of course, like I stated earlier, because the like Karen state the alley through the looking glass. I haven't watched, so why not give it a try? So I think it's fine for me.
So for me, I agree with Fikri and Kairini because this movie is Alice in Wonderland. It's very nice movie. So it's very nice. It's very good. Is if we can review this movie for the next discussion. So I think we need to choose this fantasy genre.
I think I agree with you all to choose fantasy genre, which is Alice to the Looking Glass, because I want to know more about this movie since I haven't watched this movie yet. So I'll go with fantasy.
I'm also agree with you guys. I would like to go with the fantasy because I like fantasy, and especially at least through the Looking Glass. It's been like 2 weeks. I want to watch this movie, so I would like to go with fantasy.
Me too. I would agree to fantasy also.
I would like to pick anything with you guys, but since we saw the science fiction last time, I think we can pick a different one, the fantasy. Alice through the Looking Glass.
All right. So based on the majority, it's quite obvious. So the second movie that we are going to watch is fantasy. All right. And the movie is Alice Through the Looking Glass. All right. So I can't wait for us to watch the movie. All right. We have Johnny Depp, Anne Hathaway, Helena Bonham Carter. Okay. That famous for her role in Harry Potter and what so. Okay. Um, Now we should decide on when and how we are going to watch this movie. Are we going to do the same as our previous movie?
Yes.
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 All right. So if according to the previous one, we will have another meeting, okay, to watch the movie together through Discord, okay, on Friday, okay. So it's going to be the next Friday. Can someone tell me the date of the next Friday?
30.
30th of April. Yeah, all right. So we are going to watch it on 30th of April, okay? As usual at night, okay, around 10 p.m., all right? So I think that's all for our discussion, right? So thank you.